In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Google Local Service Ads to get high quality construction leads without cold calling, chasing referrals, or wasting money on clicks. By the end of this video, you're going to know how Google Local Service Ads work, how to set them up for your construction business, and how to convert leads into booked appointments from those ads. One of my construction clients in the countertop installation business, using exactly what I'm about to show you, was able to get a job with their first lead, and that resulted in $8,000 in revenue, and that lead cost them 50 bucks. I share that with you to show you what's possible with Google Local Service Ads. So if you'd rather skip the trial and error or having issues as you're in the application process to get your ads live, click the link below, book a call with myself and my team. We'd be happy to walk you through the process. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. Why do Google Local Service Ads work so well? Well, I'm a visual person, so as opposed to me just talking forever about why they're great, I'd rather show you. So what I did is I just typed in home remodel. And you can also do, home remodel near me if you'd like. That's probably, more of a popular option. And so in my area, you can see that there's a company called Box Construction Inc. And another company called California Home Center. These are both licensed, insured home remodeling companies that are utilizing Google Local Service Ads. As you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see an example of a Google pay-per-click ad. This is where people are paying for clicks. So this is where people, they're using certain keywords like home remodel near me, and they are bidding to show up here. But as you can see, it's still underneath the Google Local Service Ads here. And then you get down here, and this is more so like the Google Maps rankings, which is a little bit of, mixed with SEO. And you down here, and it's Yelp and Angie's List and all the other third-party companies, which no one really even scrolls this far anyway. So really where you want to be, if not here on the Google Maps rankings, Google Local Service Ads is the way to go. So the first big benefit is you show up, number one, on Google. If someone is going to be searching for something on Google, the biggest search engine on the planet, and you show up within the first couple options, you're going to drastically, exponentially increase your chances of landing more jobs. Number two, they have this set up on a pay per lead basis, which is freaking amazing. The reason why, you see this Google pay-per-click option down here, they are paying for clicks. So if I was to go and RL Remodeling Inc., I'm not going to do this, but if I was to click this ad over and over again, they're being charged for that click, and that's me basically messing with them. Like I'm billing them for trash, basically. Long story short, with traditional Google ads right here, or Google pay-per-click ads, as they're more specifically called, it's really tough. And so I recommend, again, always wanted to be up here. So going back to Google Local Service Ads, you're charged per lead. There are two options. You can do phone call leads, which I like the best, or message leads, which basically starts a text message conversation. What's great is if someone calls you and say that they actually are not interested in your service specifically, so this is home remodeling, but say they want like to refinance their home or something like that. So something about their home, but it's completely unrelated. You can actually dispute that with Google as well and get refunded. So to recap, you are number one on Google right here, prime real estate. This is definitely the best spot you can be. Number two, you're only charged per lead. So if someone, when someone calls you or messages you, you're charged for that lead at that point. So if nobody calls you or messages you on a given day, you're not charged, which is awesome because that means you're not wasting advertising dollars. And number three, you can dispute bad leads. So if someone calls you and it's a service completely non-related to what you offer, you can dispute that and get refunded by Google, which is awesome. I have not seen that be as successful as an option with Google pay-per-click because anyone can click your ad. So those are the three biggest benefits of why Google Local Service Ads are, in my opinion, pound for pound, the best marketing option out there for construction businesses and contractors right now. Okay, so this is next where you're going to go and you're going to see if your business is available to advertise with Google Local Service Ads. So in addition to all the cool things I mentioned already, Google is actually offering an ad credit of $1,500 right now for businesses to just try this service out. So Google is literally putting their money where their mouth is, and they're saying, Mr. Business Owner, if we're so confident you're going to like this, we want you to use some of our own money to test this out. And if you don't like it, then you can stop, and at least you didn't use a ton of your own money. But if you do like it, our goal is to let you try this out using some of our money and get yourself a customer or two or three, and then you continue to advertise with us because this is pound for pound the best marketing method out there. So that's not something that I've seen available forever, but it's something that is recently available, and I encourage everyone, if you've ever been on the fence, try this now. Okay, so you're going to click Get Started right here, and then you're going to click Continue. And this is how to set up your Google Guaranteed, or how to begin your application anyway. So I'm just going to say California, zip code, I'm going to just say 92069. And then the job category down here is where you're going to see if your business type is available to utilize Google Local Service Ads. And so you scroll down here and let me find some that are like specifically for like construction So bathroom remodeling, carpentry, countertop services. I have a client that does that currently. Drain expert, electrical, fencing, flooring, garage door, general contracting, foundations, handyman, home insulation, home theater, HVAC, that's a big one. Junk removal, kitchen remodeling, landscaping. I have a client that does landscaping, does really well. Lawn care, moving companies, painting companies, pest control, plumbing. That's another big one. That was actually the first industry that utilized Google Local Service ads. Roofing, another very popular one. Sewage system services, so solar companies, and so those are the ones that's right now. They're always adding new industries. So if you are any of those businesses, it looks like you are eligible, and that's essentially what you need to do just to make sure that your industry is eligible to advertise. So you're gonna, I'm just gonna say go to roofing here because it's the closest one, and then what you're gonna do is click check eligibility, and then from here, going on with your application, you're gonna enter your business hours, you're gonna enter your business contact information, the geographic services you want to service, and then you have to enter a few different things. You're going to have to, the business owner will have to go through a background check. You have to have a Google My Business or Google Business profile, as it's now called, with at least 5 reviews. And then you will need to be licensed and insured. Now, in some states, being licensed is not a requirement. I know Florida and Texas, and there are a few others that are that way. So that is something that is, it'll be state specific to the industry type you are. Doing what I just showed you, I can guarantee you're going to get more construction jobs just by following the exact steps I just showed you just now. I mentioned earlier that I helped a countertop installation company get set up with Google Local Service ads, and their first lead that came in converted to an $8,000 job after spending only $50. I also have a roofing company that when they began, in the first 60 days, they closed 4 jobs, which resulted in well over $30,000 in revenue. So the results are there. It's just you taking the time to get those ducks in a row and then start getting your name out there. I mentioned it earlier, but I also have a company that specializes in Google Local Service ads. So make sure to click the link below if you'd rather have some help to expedite the process, to help get you ranking #1 on Google and getting more customer and construction jobs ASAP. You're probably seeing another video pop up on the screen right now, so make sure to give it a look. It's me breaking down the differences and similarities of Google My Business versus Google Local Service ads and what is better for your company in 2025.